great morning.
Great morning.
Great morning. And welcome back to another episode of Great Morning. I'm your host, Christian Murmur, Merms, Mermdog, whatever the fuck you want to call me. And to the actual right of me, we have my dear friend, and you know, she's been on a bunch of times now that we can definitely call her a special guest co-host. She's made it into that realm now. She's not just a guest anymore. But everybody's friend, Ashley. How you doing today, Ashley?
I'm good. I'm a little hungover, but I'm not terrible.
You're hungover?
A little bit. I had a little bit of a headache, but I'm good.
You weren't even drinking that much last night.
I was drinking as much as you.
No, I don't think you were actually. How much did I end up drinking?
I don't know. You were drinking all day, so I guess it's a little different.
This is weird, looking directly at you, to my right. This is a strange podcast we're doing right now. I'm in Norfolk right now, if people wanted to know that. And
it's Norfolk.
It's what?
Norfolk.
It's Norfolk.
Yeah, Norfolk.
It's pronounced.
Yeah, I'm from Virginia too. It is Norfolk.
It's spelled like folk though.
They don't ever put the L and the K on them.
It's Norfolk.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound right.
He knows.
But Rush is agreeing with you, so I guess I'm wrong. That's I can't believe it's actually called that.
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty funny. All right, well, Ashley, I'm happy you're here, and I'm happy we're able to do this podcast. But I'm going to also introduce someone else. Let's see if we can get her on the line. We ran into some technical difficulties today, guys. So we got Stephanie here, but she's on the phone. Stephanie, can you hear me?
Yes, I can, ganganators.
All right, I'm gonna introduce you then. To my phone, we have the Fact Queen, my sister from the East, that Puerto Rican mamacita from Spanish Harlem, Stephanie 2.0. How you doing today?
I'm doing all right. There's mad shit going on in my life, but you know what? My fairy godmother said that everything is gonna be okay. So, I'm gonna sit here and trust what she's saying, And then on top of that, now my grandma has cancer. It's legit now. So, I just got mad shit going on. And then I'm going to DR in a couple of fucking weeks. All this is just mad fucking shit. But other than that, and I'm gonna have a fucking spiritual reading. I'm gonna share that next week on the podcast. But yeah, other than that, it's been a little chaotic and whatever. But typical shit. It's a day in the life in the Puerto Rican mamacita. It's just it is what it is. But other than that, how are you guys doing?
I'm great, but I was very sad to hear about your grandma. I'm really sorry about that. I really hope. I know I always ask you on the podcast how you doing, but I really, really hope that you're doing all right.
Yeah, I'm holding up. Well.
I second that emotion as well.
She's a tough gal, Stephanie. Well, Stephanie, glad you're here. Even though this is it's weird. To the listeners, we have you in the video call, but the microphone isn't working, so I'm just talking to you on the phone. So it's a little janky right now, but that's fine. Because we've got a good podcast here today. We actually have a guest. Stephanie, do you think it's time?
I think it's motherfucking time.
Ashley, do you think it's time?
Yeah, I think it's time.
Okay, great. Well, I think it's time to introduce he's been on so many times now, I don't even think it's really right to call him a guest anymore, because this guy's been on since season 1. He was on season 2, season 3. He was actually, if you, to the listeners that listened to the 3-year anniversary spectacular, he was actually on that as well. He did his own little intro there, and we got to hear a lot of his music on there. Please, how you doing today, my friend Rush the Visionary?
Visionary time. How you guys doing?
How you doing, bro?
Phenomenal,
man. Well, it's great to have you here again. Thank you so much for now. This is the 4th season. You've been on every season now. You've been one of our. What was it? Episode 3 you were first on? You were on the early days.
I think I was one of the first ones filmed too. I remember Pizzo the Gin, I think, was the first one.
He was our first guest.
We were filmed, we were done in a row. We was recorded in a row, and I was first. So I think I was first recorded.
Yeah, that was back in the old days when we were all in California. Where are you now? Are you in the? Someone asked me like a couple days ago, like where you were, and I said Utah, but that didn't sound right. You were in Utah.
I'm in Kansas City right now. Last year I was in Utah. I
Okay,
bought a house in Kansas City.
Do you like it in Kansas City?
Yeah, I bought a house.
I was there when I traveled across the United States, and I love the food
I had
there.
seen that on the fucking gram. I was like, oh fuck, I just missed Merms.
Oh yeah. I was only there for like a day.
I want to say you were in Utah at one point for like a day too.
I was in Utah too. Yeah, that was I think. Yeah, I think I was there for like just a day with my dad. What happened to the echo? There used to be an echo in Ashley's room here. That was weird. It's gone. Anyway, yeah, I was there for about a day during my cross-country trip with my dad.
Is that your little shawty? Is that?
Oh no, Ashley. No, she's not my girlfriend. But it is weird. Like at night, we for some reason we do this weird thing where she makes me take off my pants and then she just sticks her fingers in my ass. And anyway, so yeah, Ashley sticks her fingers up my ass, and that's weird too. Like it's not pleasurable for either of us. Like I don't understand the reason behind it, but yeah, that's what happens. But anyway, man. Glad you're here. I wanted to talk to you. So one of the things I love about you, like first of all, you do so much all the time. I constantly see what you're doing on Instagram. What have you been working on since we last talked to you? I know you've been doing a lot of, obviously, the music stuff, but like what like big things have you been doing since the last time we spoke?
I made a logo like that's Rush and there's two Stephanies. I made a logo that's like Rush the Visionary, and like I like made like 10 of them. Just me, because like I do a lot of visual shit. Like that's a fun fact about me. Like I actually have made like all my cover art. Like every single one has always been me.
You said you made
like
10?
Yeah, I made 10 different like versions of like my logo, and like some are very different and some are like just slight alterations of the same one. But like I was just gonna kind of pitch them to people and be like, yo, like which one of these do you like the most? A lot of people like all of them, but just they have a favorite. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you should send those to me. I want to see those.
I'll shoot them over.
Yeah, dude. Maybe we can even post it at before we post this episode. We can show one of them. But you were working on that yourself, like you're doing the graphic design and everything.
Yeah, I do all that shit. I've made lyric videos. I don't know if you know, but I was the backup shooter. Well, I helped shoot. Who was that? Fuck. Oh, that boy Reef. Remember?
Oh,
you were there.
Man,
yeah, you were there.
Man, we got to get him back on. We used to have him. He used to be on a lot in the first and second season. He's in Florida still, right?
Yeah, he's in Florida.
Yeah,
he's cool, dude.
He was always a nice guy too, man. That's a good segue. Speaking of nice guys, that's one of the things I've always liked about you too. You're very kind. You're very nice to us. You're very loving when you're here on the podcast. But as an artist, I'm sure you've dealt with aggravating things. So I want to know, like, while like you're out there doing the job, doing, the artist stuff, is there any time where like you get like really fucking pissed off at people just dealing with the people you're working with or anything like that?
It's never in the action. It's always like when we try to make shit happen and it just feels like the time's not respected. Like, because it's like, you see how many music videos we do. So it's like when like one person doesn't show up to that, it's like, so you gonna fuck all of us because one person, because it ain't even just about me. Like in the investments, the investments I made, it's like, fuck my videographer, fuck the other people who came here, fuck the people who made this happen. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot, this might sound crazy, but there's a lot I have to do to guarantee success for a music video to the point where the content gets there. Like we had to shoot like my first 5 music videos we shot all scrap. Like, you know what I'm saying?
They were all scrapped, you said?
Yeah. There's a lot of, for every one piece of content I have, there's like multiple pieces that didn't make it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like a thing where it's like, and it's always running into shit. Like my videographer right now, he's jailed up. Like, you know what I'm saying?
God.
I have to figure out, okay, for that 3 to 6 months, is it like to keep the lights on? Do I plug in a different videographer, or do I move my release date of my current music video that's dropping July 1st over like 2 months to kind of like fill that space, or like how do I rock that? Like, you know what I'm saying? No, most likely it will still be dropping July 1st. But that's all part of the equation. But I mean, I know how to, like I said, I know how to do certain things like lyric videos and shit like that. So like I might be able to stop gap till then, but those are like the decisions that kind of come into the frame. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, it's a pain. It's always a pain when you're dealing with lots of people. I'm not throwing anyone under the bus here, but you know, even doing the podcast here, like, making sure like there's a bunch of people on time. Look, Stephanie's looking at me. It's not Stephanie. I'm not saying that. It just getting a bunch of people into one spot at a certain time is always fucking hectic. I found is really fucking hectic. And then so you said your videographer is jailed up.
Yeah. Yeah, the case he was fighting. I don't know too much about the case.
No, you don't. You know, that's fine.
I don't know
you don't
too
need
much
to
about
talk
the
about
case.
that. I'm saying though that like, see, to me though, that's like a good reason not to be somewhere. Like you call someone, you're like, "Hey man, where you at?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm in jail." That's a pretty good reason. Like, oh, okay, that makes sense why they're not going to make the video shoot or you know the recording or whatever. But you said you've dealt with multiple people not showing up. Have they all had good reasons for not showing up, or have there been times where it's like oh dude I forgot, or like oh I slept in?
The crazy thing is like I just get ghosted. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like at the like it'll be like a model, some shit. Like a lot of the people in my videos, I paid them. Like most of the people you see in those videos were actually paid to be there. So it'll be like you willing to bust out like 300 for somebody or whatever. And like your reputation's good that like across the board, you never let anybody down in that sense. And it's like they don't come through. Like, you see what I'm saying? Because it's like I've never had women dress in ways that made them feel uncomfortable. Like I always made sure that on set, everyone was comfortable. So it's like the fact that like people not only like pass on that, but like disrespect me in the process of passing on that is like kind of fuck them. Like, you know what I'm saying? But that's life though. Like that's one of those things you plan for certain shit to go wrong. And that's one of the things you kind of plan to go wrong. Like behind all these reels and shit like that and all this cool shit, it's like, that's the shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But
you got to have a plan B and a plan C, you know?
Yeah. Like we stack like full rosters of like different shit every time we do something. Like there's always contingency plans. Like I plan for shit to fail constantly. Like,
yeah,
that's good. You know, expect the unexpected. But yo, really quickly, I'm upstairs in my brother's room and it's fucking pouring cats and dogs right now. It's fucking insane.
Oh, it's nice here. I'm glad I'm not in Jersey.
I know. It's pouring over here. And anyway, let me tell you something. I've told Rush several times already that I want to be one of his bitches in his videos.
I love him. You as one of my bitches.
Yeah!
Where you at? You're in Arizona, right?
Hell no.
No, she's in Jersey.
Jersey.
Yeah, we're in Jersey together.
Yeah.
So, Stephanie, you want to be a bitch in a video?
I'm going to be one of his bitches.
I'll tell you what, if we can, and this is a promise, if like I can find a dope videographer out there, like I'll shoot with y'all. Like if y'all are both in Jersey, like I'll shoot with y'all. We'll make it happen, Stephanie.
Oh yeah, I would love to do that.
Shit right there.
Shout out to O'Shea Ivy real quick. I was he was doing some music videos back when we were both in California, and I was originally in one of them, and I had grown my mustache out and nothing else. It was just like this thick mustache. So I looked like either, it depended on how you looked at me. I either looked like a porn star from the 80s or a cop from 1980s Miami Vice.
Oh my God. You know, it's funny you say that because you remind me of that like infamous porn star dude guy.
I remind you of a porn star?
Yeah, I forget his name. Is it like Jeremy something?
Yeah, no, that's me. That's just my fake name I use when I'm doing porn.
Oh, yeah. So,
and he just puts on the weight real quick. Then
you know what? I'm just gonna keep that
Ron
comment
Jeremy.
myself because this is
Ron Jeremy, man.
Oh,
this
Ron,
is a friendly
you're talking about
podcast.
Ron Jeremy?
Is that what you guys were talking about?
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
I look like Ron
puts
Jeremy.
On that weight really quick. He just puts on that weight really quick.
Ron Jeremy's not a good-looking guy. I don't like this. This isn't
it's a diet thing. Like he puts the weight on, takes it off.
It's like a similar thing. Maybe it's because of the hair. I don't know. Or maybe the bowl. I don't fucking know. But you know, listen, he got a big dick, so that's a good thing, you know.
Yeah, great. Yeah,
Merms or Ron Jeremy?
Right. That's great. I'm so happy you said that. Ashley, I think you were going to say something.
I was just gonna ask him, like, did he ever find himself having to like hustle to like meet deadlines? Like, is there any like other occupations that you had to get into to make sure that all your music stuff was straight?
Not so much financially, but like, well, so like some of those trial run videos we had done. So the music video for Trophies, I was broke as shit when we did Trophies. Like I was in between jobs and shit, but I believed I would like figure that situation out. Like that was my first ever music video. Like 2 years ago, we shot Trophies and yeah, like I was broke as shit. And like we like stitched it together or whatever. And like, but I had supreme belief. Like, I mean, like I was down to like 2K and I want to say we spent like 500 on a music video. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So you kind of take like financial risks when it comes to your art and crafts, like
Yeah, supreme confidence. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I've been to Vegas. Like I lost thousands of shit. Like I put my shit on the table for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
You lost thousands at a table in Vegas?
yeah. That's like the nature of the game there. Like
Oh my God. What is it?
the Gold Coast Casino, bro. Like
Oh my God. I know a guy, I was in Vegas with him. He's playing blackjack. I might have told this story before, so real quick. And he was winning so much money, but he was like on the table. He was like at the table for like 8 hours straight playing blackjack, getting drunk and stuff. And he was winning. So he had like a bunch of those, I think they're purple, the $500 chips.
yeah.
He had a bunch of those. And then it's like 2 a.m. and he doesn't come back up to the hotel room. I'm like, I gotta go check on this guy. So I go downstairs and I'm looking for him and I go to the table he was at and I was like, hey, where was that guy that was here for a while? And they're like, oh, he left not long ago. I think he was like going to the bathroom or something. So I go in the bathroom and I see one of the stalls is closed and there's a bunch of chips all over the floor in there. And I'm like knocking on the door and I'm like, hey man, you okay? And like he's not answering me. So I like get into the stall and he's sitting on the toilet and he's got just like chips all over the floor and he's passed out on the toilet. I wake him up, bring him up to the hotel room, and he's like eventually like the next morning he's like looking at his chips and he's like, dude, I'm missing like $3,000. And I'm like, well, what'd you do with it? And he's like, I remember at one point I accidentally tipped the waitress a $500 chip when she was bringing me a whiskey. I was like, that was the best tip she probably ever got in her life. That was yeah. I'm sure she kept bringing.
Speaking of porn.
Oh my God. But yeah, dude, gambling, I don't knock it. I understand the fun with it. I don't know. I've always just been like, I'm not a gambling guy because like when I'm spending money, I always want there to be some sort of exchange that I get. So it's always
you kind of is a gambling guy because if you think about it, you invest is probably a better word, but like you put your time into this kind of hoping it might be something big. And just like a lot of gamblers, like even if you don't hit the lotto, you still like going to Vegas. Like, you know what I'm saying? You still like being at the table, even though you lost shit. Like I wouldn't trade those times at the table for anything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but that's because I'm in a good space today. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
oh yeah, no, like now it's you can definitely do it. But I don't know. It was just like, I don't know. I'd rather just buy something stupid than like accidentally lose a bunch of money at blackjack. But what games do you play when you're gambling? Are you a blackjack guy?
I was roulette. That's the red black spin the wheel, shit like that.
That's like the worst one to try to gamble.
No, you can win a lot of money on roulette, but the problem with roulette is that is all just chance.
Yeah.
There's not really. I guess there is strategy.
Unless you're just doing red and black.
Well, you can put it on the numbers and stuff, but
Can't you just like put it on a color?
It's all basically hedging bets. Yeah, you can just put it on a color.
yeah.
And I was one of those too. I was like,
you can make a bunch of bets. You can put some like on 51 and 2 and stuff like that. And just if it lands on any of those, you can make some money, or you can just say like all on black or all on.
Yeah, that was going to be my question. Can't you just be like, oh, I don't have a specific number, but I know that I just want the color black.
yeah.
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, that's the game of roulette. I know my dad used to like playing that.
Now, question, when you play that, do you have to put in more chips because you're like, you don't have a specific number, or it's just like, fuck it, you can.
So it's a minimum. Well, So the minimum amount that you put on a table is like $5 or whatever. So it would be like if you put it on a color, you have to put at least 5. But if you put it on the numbers, you can put like $1 here, $1 here, $1 here, $1 here. If you're trying to kill time, roulette's a dope way to kill time because you can only lose. Like you have the option to just get free drinks and just be like, okay, 5 on black, 5 on red, 5 on black. And I swear to God, you're not going to lose that much money. Like it's going to net average good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like you're not putting money on the table for it. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like if you're just dropping like 5, it takes like 3 minutes to get through a round of the shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and you're going to get free drinks while you do that because that's the nature of Vegas.
What?
Shout out to Vegas, man.
They'll especially if you tip them well, they'll just keep bringing you fucking drinks and stuff.
Oh.
But I remember I was in Vegas. I like how we're talking about this, like Rush is opening up his own fucking casino. When I was in Vegas, I used to go there when I was my early days in the Navy, and I was like 18, 19 years old, and I had a fake ID, and I was able to get into everywhere in Vegas. Like I remember one time my friends and I, we went to this, I think it's called Sapphire.
They're not going to double take those IDs in Vegas,
like,
man. They're never going to.
To like the biggest strip club there, like a limo brought us, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, there's no way I'm getting in. They're going to know.
You could have showed them a fucking Uno card and they would have let you in.
Probably. That's what I'm thinking now. I get there and the bouncer outside, he takes my ID, looks at it, and he's like, all right, you have a good night, Mr. Murmur. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I walk in. Then there's another spot all of a sudden where another bouncer scans the ID. And I'm like, oh, I'm definitely getting fucked here. Scans the ID, looks at the barcode, and he's like, all right, you're good to go, Mr. Murmur. Have a good night. There's a third bouncer that checks you guys again, pats you down, looks at your IDs again. This guy, he took my ID. He's like bending around.
Cross-references it with your social.
Yeah, and he's like, he looks at it and he's just like, all right, you have a good night, Mr. Murmur. And I'm like, oh my God, I can't, like, I was so scared, dude.
Wait, so how old were you in your ID? Were you
I think
exactly
the ID by then it was like I was 22 or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I was 19, and I'm like just at a fucking strip club in Las Vegas getting drinks and just
YOLO
money. It was a great time. It was a great time. But speaking of time, actually, I think it's time. Stephanie, do you think it's time?
I think it's fine.
Ashley, do you think it's time?
Yeah, I think it's time.
Okay. Well, Ashley, I love your enthusiasm. But I think it's time for us to do one of our favorite segments we do here at Great Morning, and that is, of course, the word of the day. Word of the day. Oh, so how the word of the day works. Well, actually, Rush, you've done the word of the day a few times now, so you pretty much know how it works, but I'm going to go explain it real quick again for the listeners. All right, so Jimmy's not here right now, but he usually is able to open up the big old dick. We call it the big old dick in the room. It's this old Webster's dictionary that's been Jimmy's family for like 3,000 years. And he opens it up and he picks a random word from it, right? Luckily, since he's not here and like other times when he's not able to come, he does it himself and he sends me a word that he found in the dictionary. So I have the word with me today. So how it works, like I said, is the word gets picked. We say the word, we spell it. We give you the definition. If it needs a modern day definition, we do that too. And then Rush here has to use that word in a sentence. And at the end of the year, we rate our top 10 words in those sentences and have our guests come on for the season finale to see who got first place. You get rated on how creative it was, how funny it was, and if you even use the word correctly. So, Rush, you understand the rules?
Most definitely. Visionary.
Are you ready for your word?
Your
word is unlike.
What?
Yeah.
Shut the fuck
The
up.
definition is, of course, different from, not similar to. Unlike, so UNLIKE.
Unlike these other niggas, I put my shit on the table.
What? What's going on the table?
A lot of shit on the table.
Man, you thought that quick.
Yeah, like you felt that.
I shoot from the hip.
I think that was one of the quickest word of the days. Would you say that, Stephanie?
I didn't even fucking catch it. I was too busy doing my hair.
Rush, would you like to repeat it? I can't repeat it because there was a word in there that I cannot say.
Oh, I thought I was saying you can't say shit. Like this isn't one of those podcasts. You can't swear
I
on
can
this
say
podcast.
shit.
Unlike these other niggas, I put my shit on the table.
And I hear that shit all the time. All that motherfucking time. I hear you. Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. All right. Well, thank you, Rush, for your word of the day. But
Visionary.
you know, one of the things we've been doing here a few times now at the podcast, you know, and since, you know, Rush, you've been on a bunch of times, so we like to play this little game with you know, a bunch of our friends that have, you know, come back to the podcast and stuff. And this is you know, again, it's an homage to Comedy Bang Bang, the podcast. They used to do this as well. A lot of fun. And Ashley here actually is good at making her own. I don't even know if she knows what the fuck I'm talking about right now, but I'm about to introduce it. We're about to play the game, Would You Rather?
Ooh, this is spicy.
All right. Yeah.
I might have to grab some milk for this one. Let's get it.
I'm going to bring some up.
I
so give me a
milk.
second.
You said milk.
Yeah,
it's because it's spicy. You know what I'm saying? It's spicy.
Oh, Doug.
Ashley's like, what? Ashley, do you have any word of the days while I bring these up?
Yeah,
Just give me a second.
Oh, word of the day.
No, not word of the sorry. Would you rather?
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, before Ashley says it, I have to explain the rules again. So either I will say one or Ashley will say one, right? How it works is we say the would you rather. You cannot pick which one you want right away. We open the floor to questioning. And when the floor is closed for questioning, then you can pick which one you want. But it, you know, it offers you an opportunity to ask questions about the would you rathers. But also keep in mind, the more questions you ask, it might actually make it worse for you. So anyway, Ashley, you got one?
Yeah, I'm going to use one that I've done before. Or I think you did it before. It was like, would you rather fuck a horse or like have everyone think that you fucked a horse?
Oh, we did this one.
Oh, you did it already?
Oh yeah, we did that one.
Oh, you did it? Okay.
I kind of want to answer it though.
He said he wants to answer.
Let everyone think I did, because it's like in this space you can kind of like just be like, yo, I'm down with anything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I fucked a horse, bitch.
I'm one of those people, and I'm a rapper, so it's like I'm cool with just motherfuckers just thinking shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, thinking the music might be trash, thinking X, Y, and Z, thinking I swear too much. Like, you know what I'm saying? Fucking the horse is equivalent to all those things, by the way. So.
Damn right. You be like, yeah, I spit some bars and I fucked the horse. You be like, what? Bitch, what you
Fuck
just
a couple
said?
whores and I fuck the horse. Oh,
Bars. That's what I'm talking about. You see what I'm saying?
I think
That's what I'm talking about.
I think too, though, what's funny about this, I'm pretty sure the
That's
would
a
you rather
terrific
it wasn't
question.
a horse either, it was a donkey.
Yeah, it was a donkey when we
was
did
a
it.
Donkey. All right. Well, here we'll get into the actual ones now. This is the first one. Again, remember, I'm gonna say them, then open the floor to questioning. Do not pick right away. All right. This is for all three of you. You ready?
This is good potting.
You ready? Would you rather eat a hot dog every time you're greeted, or feel great constantly, but you end every reply to anyone with "now go fuck yourself"?
Ooh. Now
I
go
feel like it's edgy and sexy to just end shit with like "go fuck yourself."
I'm
Like, so-
opening the floor to questioning. Do not pick right away. Does anyone have any questions? Ashley, Stephanie, Rush, anyone got questions?
I do have a question.
You got a question?
Is it what kind of hot dogs? Just like plain?
It's just like yeah, it's like a hot dog bun, you know, from like the ballpark, something you get there.
Chili?
No,
If it doesn't have relish on it, then it's double no for me.
no, it's just a plain hot dog.
Okay, yeah, I'm telling people to go fuck themselves.
Tell them about the burger. That's
Oh,
what I thought about when you said that.
Oh yeah, we can say that
Yeah.
a bit.
That was my only question.
All right, Stephanie, Rush, you got any questions?
Nope.
No. All right, the floor is closed to questioning. What are you guys picking?
Go fuck yourself.
Okay, why?
Because that's what I love telling people all the time. Go fuck yourself.
Because go fuck yourself.
All right,
Exactly.
all right.
I don't give a fuck about your opinion. Go fuck yourself. Like my dick.
All right.
I
Great.
fuck horses, gang.
Gang. Shit. Bang. What?
All right, Ashley, what would you pick?
Yeah, I thought everybody was gonna say hot dogs. I wanted the hot dog one. I don't think that would be too bad.
So every time you're greeted, you have to eat a hot
I
dog.
mean, honestly, I don't think I get
Free
greeted
food.
that often.
Oh,
Like, are you gonna eat the whole hot dog?
yeah, hot dogs aren't that bad. Yeah, you gotta eat the whole thing.
I could eat a whole pack of hot dogs like today.
How funny would that be? Like you go up to someone, you're like, "Hey, how you doing today?" And they're just
Slow.
like, "Oh, I'm great," and they just take out a hot dog and they just start eating.
Just gotta fucking deep throat a beef frank every time you meet
That's what
somebody.
I'm saying. Like, fuck,
Oh,
shit.
So
You
Ashley
know?
picked hot dog. Stephanie said, "Go fuck yourself." All right, Rush, which one are you picking?
Oh, I'm telling people to go fuck themselves all day.
That's what I'm
All
saying.
right. So that one takes the cake there. All right, cool. Well, that's one of the would you rather's. All right, let me get another one up for you guys. I think I said that one. Okay, would you rather have eyes that look like buttholes or have to forever wear sandals and flip-flops?
If there's slides, I'll take the slides and flip because like
I'm opening the floor to questioning.
okay. But I would also always shoot dice while I do that.
Does anyone have any questions?
What kind of chancletas are we talking about? Are we talking about like name brand chancletas, or are we talking about the 99-cent joints?
Yeah,
'Cause
it's
that
like,
matters.
It's like 99-cent store.
With like the Velcro.
Yeah,
They have Velcro chancletas?
some sandals have Velcro.
What? They don't have that in New York.
Like the old man shits, like with the like that tan brown color. You guys know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you find that in Payless, but they don't have Payless anymore.
So another thing to keep in mind though with this one is like you have sandals on all the time or flip-flops, right? So like you can't ever take them off. So that means like you have to sleep with them, right? You have to sleep with them on. You can't take them off. If it's snowing outside, that's what you got to walk in the snow with. You can't put on boots or anything.
You gotta have sex with them.
You got to have sex with them on. Yeah, like everything you do. You got to take a shower with them on.
Yo, having sex with sandals on is demon time, yo. Like
you
those
took the
sandals,
words right
like
out my
having sex
mouth.
with those sandals on is demon time, yo.
Some deep stroke in there.
Fuck the
All
shit
right.
out of somebody in some
Any
cheap ass
questions,
sandals.
anyone?
That's what I'm talking about. Wait, what?
Do you have any questions?
No, but can you repeat the question?
So, would you rather have buttholes for eyes, or you always have to wear sandals or flip-flops?
I'm wearing chancletas all the time. I mean, I do it now, so I don't give a fuck.
I didn't close the floor to questioning. Stephanie, I didn't close.
Yo, having buttholes for eyes is like some shit out of the new Doctor Strange movie.
Oh,
yeah.
All right. The floor is closed for questioning. You guys may pick.
Well, I'm definitely not gonna have buttholes as an eye because like you have hair around your butthole, so I'm not trying to have hairy eyes and shit. Like that's crazy as fuck. So I'm gonna just wear chancletas.
Here's my thing, and Ashley and I have talked about this before because Ashley loves talking about assholes. So we've had this conversation. Does hair actually grow on your asshole or just your butt?
No, I think it's like it's
The hairs are so long and they always end up there somehow.
Yeah, so I feel
nah,
like
son, I'm about to Google this shit. Nah. We gotta figure this out because I'm not walking around with no fucking butthole eyes and I got fucking hairy shit. Like, and then like I could have fucking dingleberries. Like, I don't want dingleberries. Like, how often do you gotta clean your asshole eyes?
It's not like shit.
yeah, you don't shit out of your
eyes.
eyes. Your just eyes are assholes.
Yeah, but still though, because she gets
Yo,
you know what I'm saying?
constantly wearing shades at that point, dog. You future at that point, dog. You constantly wearing shades.
Like Ashley brought up a good point though with that, Stephanie, is like your eyes already have eyelashes. So I feel like if there was hair on the buttholes, they'd kind of act like eyelashes anyway, right?
Yeah, but your eyelashes are beautiful. I feel like the hair in your asshole is like it's weird. Like it don't know if it want to be straight, curly. Like it could be so many different things in there. Like there's a lot of moisture there. Like nah, I'm good. I'm good.
A lot of moisture.
I don't know.
What's going on in your ass?
She lotions up her asshole.
Shoot, mushrooms.
I'm gonna do the
Mushroom.
flip flops.
I like mushrooms.
I like mushrooms too.
So Ashley's doing the flip flops. Stephanie, which one are you doing?
I'm doing flip flop.
All right, Rush.
I'm gonna be like the J. Cole of sex and just always put on like Crocs or flip flops when I have sex.
All right, so everyone went with that. No one picked the asshole eyes,
Why
huh?
would you? I got one though.
All right, Ashley's got one. Go ahead.
All right. Would you rather your tongue grow hair that you have to like shave every day or like you wouldn't be able to speak? Or would you rather lactate like 24/7?
What
Like,
the
to
fuck
the
is
point where-
lactating?
So I'm gonna be spitting out milk all the time.
From your breast or your chest for the men.
I'm like, well, you know, there's nursing pads for that. You know, you
Yeah,
can
but
just
it's like you'll have to pump like all day to stop like it from leaking. Like you're gonna have to pump all day.
Give me the like tongue hairs and I'll just be quiet. Like,
Oh, I'm sorry. She hasn't opened the floor.
Now, you know what? I don't mind lactate because then that means that, you know, I can have motherfuckers suck on my shit all day. Here you go. Throw me some leche. You know what I mean?
She's hilarious.
You can probably make some money off that too.
That's what I'm saying. Shit, fuck that.
Can you open the floor to questioning?
I'm opening the floor.
All right, I have a question. So my question is, does the milk taste good?
I've never had breast milk.
No,
so
it tastes great.
Yeah, you
I'm gonna say I don't like milk, so I'm gonna say no.
Oh, great. So it's like sour milk.
Yeah. I mean, it's all day. They're like working all day. It's probably like sweat and shit.
Now I have another question though for like the women's side. Like, would that start to hurt?
I don't have kids.
Stephanie, when you were lactating.
Yes, when I was lactating, my boobs were like super huge and hard as a fucking rock. So I did have to pump because then if not, like it should hurt. Like it hurt. And then
calcium.
Like you could go like this and it should like a fucking, what do you call that shit? You know, when you're trying to
A sprinkler?
That shit. Yup, there you go, Ash.
Like I think if you don't lactate, you'll get calcium stones or something. Like
this is phenomenal potting.
Oh, I didn't know that. I just knew that my shits were really like hard as fuck.
But did it hurt? That's what I'm asking.
Like swollen, yeah.
Yeah, it hurts. Like you like
pump all day. You just
it's like having backed up nut. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta release that shit.
I don't know if that's really a thing.
Does that hurt?
But our shit doesn't hurt when
blue balls hurt. Don't fucking lie. That shit be hurt like a motherfucker.
Blue balls doesn't hurt. It's just like you really want to fuck. Like you really want to fuck. It don't hurt. You just really want to fuck.
Listen.
Oh my
god. All right, so hairy tongue or
I don't know, Rush. Do you have any questions?
I'll take hairy tongue. Like, and I'll just won't talk. Like,
listen. According to Google, it includes mild pain, discomfort, aching, heaviness, just like a motherfucking titty that's fucking full of milk.
I guess I never had blue balls then.
Milk and milk.
I guess I never had blue balls because I just thought blue balls was when you was in a position where like you just really want to fuck some, but like you like the most of the time I hear blue balls reference is when you about to have sex and you don't have sex and they say you got blue balls, but that shit don't hurt like for me.
I thought it was when you
maybe my dick is maybe my package is special. Like maybe my package is special.
Yeah, your package is special. I have a question, Ashley, about the tongue before we answer. You said it's hairy, right? Now, what kind of hair are we talking? Like, is it like long, luscious hair like on my head? Or
she said it's so long you can't like talk.
Like you have to shave it every day.
But like, what kind of hair?
I guess like
shaving a tongue is wild. Yo,
your face.
I wouldn't.
It's like a beard hair.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Like, so you feel like this whole day?
Yeah.
Does it feel like you always have hair on your tongue?
Yeah.
Ew.
Like you got stubble after you shave.
Nope. I don't even like when I fucking
lactate on. If we're gonna say this, I do the lactate.
That's what I'm saying, because you know how like sometimes you know how like when you're eating and then like somebody just like, you know, you find hair in your food and you're like ew, like you don't want that shit. You don't want that shit. You probably have fucking ice in your hair.
It's like growing back by the morning. It's like
no. I'd rather lactate all day.
So you guys would choose lactating. Rush, what would you pick?
I'm still doing the hair on the tongue shit because at least that's a concept I can understand. At least like I don't have hair on my tongue, but like I can kind of wrap my head around that. Like I've never been a woman, so I can't wrap my head around lactating. Like I can understand it, but like I don't know how y'all feel with like I have a better grasp of how I'd feel with the fucking tongue thing.
I agree. It looks like we got a split one here. That's a good. That was a good one, Ashley, because it's split. Because I think I would also take the hairy tongue because I feel like it's fine. Like I'll just shave it every day. And how long would it take to shave a tongue? It's not that.
But
you, like,
you know that feeling when you get like hair in the back of your throat.
That's what I'm saying, Ashley. Nah, y'all motherfuckers is weird.
Trying to get it out.
Wait, do that again?
No.
Are we weird or are we men?
No, y'all just fucking weird as fuck. Hell no.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I love y'all.
You out milk all the time anyway, so what's the fucking difference?
I don't know. I'm going with the tongue. I'm sorry. I don't want to be because like I feel like it would just be a hassle. You're constantly
Tongue gang.
That's disgusting.
Tongue gang over here, me and Rush. All right, we got one last one for you guys, and I'm gonna read it right now. You ready? Would you rather be the best surgeon ever, but bees rule the world, or live in the biggest, most amazing treehouse as an immortal, but you can never leave?
Wait,
Opening the floor to questioning.
These are easy.
Wait, be an immortal and stay stuck in a
That
tree?
was a lot. Don't say that was easy. That was a lot to like wrap my head around there.
Wait,
Repeat it one time.
Yeah, repeat that shit one more time.
For me and Lil Shorty.
Would you rather be the best surgeon in the world, but bees, like bees that sting you, bees rule the world, or be an immortal in the most awesome treehouse ever, but you can never leave the treehouse?
I guess bees rule in the world because that's in theory more freedom than.
Hold on 1 second, Rush. The floor is open to questioning.
I have are the bees like evolutionized? Like, are they like human bees? Like, can they talk?
They can talk to each other. We don't understand them.
So they're regular bees?
They're regular bees, but they also have the intelligence to, rule the world. Like they have a government and everything and a military.
Like, are they our size?
No, they're regular like bee size.
No, fuck that.
I have some
I
questions.
don't get that. Like, okay. So when we're doing surgery, like, are there other humans around?
Yeah, it's just, but like we're not
like the government is like
so it's like Planet of the Apes type shit.
It's almost like we're apes to them.
Planet of the Bees.
Planet of the Bees.
Nah, fuck that. I'm not trying to be a slave to a bee.
You were going to be a great surgeon, though, not a slave.
Fuck that. I'm not going to be no fucking bees, bitch.
I have questions. So do like the bees throw up bees and like have red rags and shit? Like,
yeah, absolutely.
If you throw up Crip on their block, do they like take issue with that? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, absolutely. All that. Yeah, they do that. Yeah, they have gangs and stuff. Like think of the bees as almost like how people have evolved over the many years we've been around. But again, like they are bee size and they buzz. They don't speak English.
No. Can we close this shit so we can answer it, because no. Mm-mm.
All right, the floor is closed for questioning. Stephanie, I feel like you know what you want to pick. What do you want to pick?
Fuck the bees. So
you want to be an immortal in a treehouse that you can never leave.
But it's a great treehouse.
It is a great treehouse.
It's a great treehouse. So then that means that, there's other people living, right? There's other human beings. So motherfuckers just can come to me all the time. We could get drunk, we could get high, we could do all that shit in my house and it's popping. We'd be all right. And I'm immortal. I'm gonna see everybody die and I'm still be here. Like, what, bitch? How old are you? 1,015?
Yeah, I'm taking the treehouse.
See what I'm saying?
Like a good time, actually.
See, okay. It is a good time. Who wants to be a fucking surgeon anyway? They don't even make that much money. Fuck them. Except for my brain surgeon.
Ashley and Stephanie choose the treehouse. Rush, what are you picking?
I'm taking the gang members. I'll be ruled by the gang members because, like, to me, like that's more freedom than like me not being able to leave the tree. Like, depression's linked with not being able to go nowhere type shit. So, like, because I have the option to overthrow the bees in theory, like, and just just wave the blue rag and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
look at that. See, now that is a clever answer because Rush is optimistic. He's right. Like, yeah, you're not immortal, but at least you're not stuck in the same place. So you won't be depressed. And that's true. You have the chance to maybe rally all the other humans in the world to conquer the bees. That could possibly happen.
No, because there's mad fucking bees. Like, them motherfuckers fuck like,
die from like bee sting.
Nah, I'm good. I'm totally good.
A gang of bees, they will fuck you up.
Like,
but they gonna die from this blicky sting.
Yeah, okay.
No, that shit is giving me my girl vibes.
You just like, yeah.
Nah, I don't want to be like poor little Richie that died in my girl, all the bee stings.
Oh, spoiler alert.
What?
I don't even understand the reference. I guess just don't say the name of the show.
My Girl? Nah, son, you never seen the movie My Girl?
I never saw it.
My Girl. I heard the song.
Oh, damn. Y'all gonna have to Google
Talking about.
That's the song.
My Girl.
Not the
boy.
song.
That's
My Girl.
Ooh, but that's not it though. That's not it. He was playing with the beehive, and then the shit fell, and then there was bees all over the place, and they stung the shit out of him, mad fucking stings, whatever, and then he fucking died. Like, no. Fuck
got
that.
so much honey.
It was
The bees and bees.
what was that actor's name? It's Corey McCalkin. Who was the kid?
Colt McCulkin or whatever.
Yeah,
McCulkin.
that's who the boy was in that movie. He gets stung to death by bees. It's like, who thought, like, why was it that? Like, why couldn't they just like have him get into a car accident or something? Like, why were the writers thinking like, all right, we got to kill the boy off because it'll be good character development for the girl. What do we do?
That should hurt her heart.
Let's maybe have him be in a car accident. Maybe he falls off something high. No, you know what? Let's have him get stung to death by bees in this kids movie. That's pretty fucked up. I don't know. Stephanie,
Yo, being stung to death by bees in a kids movie is wild.
Yeah, you don't think that's fucked up, Stephanie?
I think it's fucked up. I think it's very fucked up. That's like one of the worst ways to go. How you died? I died because I fucking was playing with a beehive like a dick, and then like they all attacked me. And now I have like swollen shit all over my fucking face. I wouldn't want
when
that.
You go to hell, you can finally find the fucking guy who invented coleslaw and beat the shit out of him while you're there.
Yo, coleslaw is such filler meal, yo. Like, that shit, nobody's favorite food is coleslaw, fam.
I like coleslaw.
You like
No, but it's not your favorite food, though.
It's not my favorite food, but I'll eat it, you know. If
hey, how much coleslaw do you have in your house right now?
Oh no, I don't got that shit in my house. I just go, you know, whenever I go to KFC and they be like, "Oh, you want coleslaw?" I be like, "All right, you can."
Yeah, because they forced it on you.
No, they didn't force it on me. No. They didn't force it on me. It was there in the bucket of chicken. So I was like, let me try this shit. And I tried it and it was crunchy, you know, and it was good. I like it.
Ashley's getting hungry now.
See what I'm saying? It's gang, Ashley. See?
You like coleslaw?
No.
All right, no, so you're not gang, Ashley.
I mean, I'll have it on like a barbecue sandwich, but
That's how I feel. Like, I don't feel like anyone doesn't like coleslaw or like loves coleslaw. It's just lukewarm to most people.
Ew,
Besides Stephanie.
It's so weird.
No, mine has to be cold.
cabbage and like mayonnaise.
I don't know.
Like,
Well, I eat cabbage with fucking roast beef
I count cabbage.
and motherfucking mustard.
Oh my god. It's I don't know. I think it's
What's that thing that white people do where they just eat like cottage cheese like out the tub?
I don't know. I don't do that. Is that a
Oh
white
yeah,
person
I've
thing?
seen them do that shit. They just eat cottage cheese out the fucking white like dairy, like whatever the fuck it's called. Like, oh my
Ugh.
god, that's a
Like
thing. They really just eat it.
What?
Like,
I swear to God.
I'm okay.
a lot of white people really do that.
By the
Worms
way,
is,
if,
like,
if
too
the
cool.
if the
Worms
listeners
is too
don't know
cool.
this by this point, I myself am white. I don't.
I'm also white.
Yeah. Ashley's definitely white.
Ashley's white.
That's
I'm
why she likes
purple.
ass stuff. But I'm white, and maybe I don't speak for all white people. In fact, I hope I don't, because a lot of white people are kind of shitty sometimes. But the white people I know, I've never seen any of them just take out a tub of cottage cheese and start munching down.
Put it
I've
in the
seen one
comments
do
if
it
you're
one
white
time,
you
and I
eat
just
cottage
assume
cheese.
that all of them do it ever since then.
That's
That's
see,
the
like,
racist in me.
That's racist. Like, you see one white person do one thing.
I wasn't one. Like when I was in basic training, all the
in boot camp they had tubs of cottage cheese.
no, but on the
Yo, they just pulled it out the fucking racks. Yo, they were just like, they're gone. The
like,
coast
during
is clear.
breakfast, they would get like cottage cheese and like oranges, and that's it.
Oh my god.
What? That is so
oranges. I feel like that doesn't even mix well with that.
Yeah.
That has got to be the worst food combination of all time.
That's like, no, I got one worse for you. It's eating ice cream and also drinking orange juice.
Oh god, yeah.
Wait, what? Ice cream
That's
and
just inhumane.
If you're eating ice cream, but then you also have like a glass of orange juice on the side that you're
God.
drinking.
Oh, because you trying to have the shits. You have tummy problems and you want to release all that shit. That's nasty.
Oh yeah. Speaking of food, Ashley has a bad food experience story to tell you.
So last
Okay.
night, I'm trying to be on like a low carb, no carb diet right now. So we went to this place and all they served was burgers. So I was like, can I get the burger but like no bun? Like I just want the toppings with like lettuce so I could wrap it. She's like, actually, we don't have lettuce. I was like, okay, I'll just take it with the rest of the stuff. They just, they literally just brought me like
Just like a piece
patty,
of beef.
like just a piece of beef and like a pickle on the side.
Did
And
they
then
throw
I
it to
wish-
you like it's ultimate frisbee?
It was so, and it looked like I still ate it, but it didn't look good. Then we went to like another place that usually has really good chicken, and then I wanted the garlic hot wings, and then it just came with like fingernail sized chunks of garlic.
Oh yeah, it
It
didn't.
was disgusting. Like, you're not really supposed to taste. Like, I'm thinking he's gonna put it in garlic powder. He like chopped up some garlic, like minced it, and just put it in some hot sauce.
That's not nice.
I like my garlic the way I like my sex. Hot with powder.
Oh my! What?
All right.
Kind of
I'm just
powder.
saying.
Phenomenal.
I had to give him an intro.
Wait, I thought I just heard someone talk.
Yes.
I need that on a t-shirt. I like my garlic how I like my sex.
That's
One more time for us,
Jimmy.
Raj.
That's a new Great Morning quote. We got to put on a shirt.
We might have to put that on a coffee mug.
We still got to make the shirts that say, "Oh, what was it? What was it?" One of the best things ever said on this podcast, and I'll never forget it. What was his name though? It was Dirtbag, right? Who was that guy that was on the podcast?
D-bag.
D-Bag. So D-Bag was there, and he said, I forget what we were talking about, but he said at one point, it's the funniest thing. I love saying it. It's better to get shitted on than shitted in.
Absolutely. Life lessons.
Edgy.
It's the best. I want that on a t-shirt, and I would wear that everywhere I went. That, and then of course, my famous quote, I don't trust a man who doesn't eat ass.
Yes, that's another good one.
That's another good one. We were getting a little off track here. That's fine, but I want to go back. Because we're getting close to time. We're not quite there yet, but one last thing I want to talk to Rush about before we start wrapping things up here. Rush, so you've been working on a bunch of music and music videos, and just you're constantly working. I love seeing it on Instagram. You're constantly there. You constantly have a presence there. What was one of your favorite times, or maybe I should say, what was like your favorite video that you worked on? Like, what did you have the most, and not just like say it was the most rewarding or something, but like what was like honestly the most fun you've had doing a video? Which one was it?
Like, I'm not gonna say which video, but like the set was really dope because like we incorporated acting in there, and I can't give descriptives because it'll give away which one.
Why don't you
watch my music videos?
Why don't you want to give it away?
I'll like watch my music videos
something,
or whatever.
man. You gotta give us a little.
So I was arguing with the model and shit like that, and it was just really fun because like we got like to an argumentative bag, and like she like pushed me and shit, and like it was really dope, and like we were drinking and shit, and like I slept with the model afterwards. So that was one of the dopest shoots, like. Because that's the thing, like, hold
on. So you were arguing with her, right?
I also...
Yeah, we were
I want to know about, just a little bit. So you're arguing about her, or with her, right? And I want to know, what was the aggression level?
It was high aggression. Like, because it's like, to me, it was incredibly aggressive. So, like, to me, like, with acting, like, the best acting is, like, real acting. You know what I'm saying? So I'll just say it's the 40 Nights music video. So go check out the 40 Nights music video, everyone. But yeah, like we were like getting like really heated, and I don't think it didn't make the final cut of the video, but like she had like pushed me and shit like that, and like it just got like really toxic, even though it was acting.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because we improv'd it. Like like she was like, "Who the fuck is this?" And I'm like, I genuinely don't know who that is. So,
dude, did you say though? And I didn't hear you correctly, but did you say you slept with one of the models?
Yeah, I slept with the model in 40 Nights music video.
Can wait, which one was it?
40 Nights. Check out the music video.
Does she have black hair, blonde hair? I know you got
Black
multiple
hair.
Models in your videos.
Black hair.
All right, well, hey everybody, go check that video.
You can go check that video out. It's a dope song. I think it's one of my better songs as well. So.
Were you wearing flip-flops when you were having sex with her?
I was wearing sandals, the cheapest sandals imaginable, Merms.
Oh, so you was deep stroking that bitch.
Yeah.
The Gucci flip-flops.
And the Gucci flip
Oh
flops.
my god, that's fucking funny, man. Well, I'm glad you had fun doing that. It sounds like a good time, a lot of fun acting, and then you got to fuck someone too. So that's always good too. And
Hey,
then you got a
guys.
music video. So
Hey guys,
what?
guys, I think it's time for some motherfucking facts.
Whoa, what a segue! Holy shit! It wasn't even whoa, that came out of nowhere. No, I'm sorry, it's not time for facts. We can't do any.
Get the fuck out of here.
No, I'm kidding. Of course, Stephanie, that was a good segue. We will jump right into that. Let's hear that jingle for Stephanie's Facts.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I think it's time. I think it's time for Stephanie to give us some fucking facts. Stephanie's facts. Stephanie's facts. Facts.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Facts.
All right. Stephanie, give us some motherfucking facts.
All right. Did you know the smallest park in the world is a 2-foot circle in Portland, Oregon, and its name is Mill Ends Park? Did you know that?
How small is it?
2 feet.
But it's a 2-foot circle.
Why is that even called a park?
I don't know. Ask the people in Oregon.
It's
I
like the
don't
yin
know.
and yang circle.
Yeah. And then let's see. The world's deepest post box is in Susami Bay in Japan, and it's 10 meters under the water. Did you know that?
How deep is 10 meters? What is 1 meter? 1 foot, right?
A meter is nearly like a mile, isn't it?
No,
Like a meter is
a meter-
comparable
a
to
meter,
a
a
mile.
meter stick, I
Mile.
think, is like 10 feet.
I think it's 3.
Wait, you know what?
I think I heard that too. I think I heard a meter's like a yard, kind
I'll
of.
Google it.
Do that for me. Can you look that
Is a
up?
yard 3 foot?
You know, I'll look it up.
Yeah, a yard is 3 feet. It's 36 inches.
All right.
All right. Well,
I think a meter- I think a-
another one.
Yeah. Go ahead, Steph. Sorry.
Oh, no, I was looking up what a meter. Okay. But yes, all right, hold on. I got you right now.
Oh, a meter. Okay, so a meter is 3.3 feet.
Knew it.
That's insane.
Do I win do I win anything for that?
No.
You win my love and affection.
You have great hair. Thank you.
Thank you.
He
Okay,
does have
ready?
great hair.
So, did you know it's a deadly plant? Okay, it is called the hemlock water dropwort plant, and it is very poisonous. And if a person dies due to eating this plant, then there is a big smile on their face. Did you know that?
Yo, that's lit. I'm dying the way I
didn't.
lived. You know what I'm
Does it just
saying?
cause
So,
like euphoria or something?
I have no idea. I just know that if you eat that shit, you die with a smile.
We got to talk to Trip God on that one.
I wonder
Hey,
if like
I got a good fact about plants. Go ahead. Go ahead, Rush. Go ahead.
no, he would be the best person to talk. I bet he knows about it.
Mhm. How would you feel if you just died at let's say you're on like a 5-gram dose of shrooms and you just die and the only thing your body can fucking do is smile?
I don't think
Shrooms
you'll
are for
feel anything
euphoric.
because you're dead.
I don't think you can die on shrooms, but maybe that plant is like shrooms. Did you know that a Venus flytrap can only close 3 times?
Oh, I didn't know that. Did
Yeah.
not know.
That's only 3 meals.
I didn't know that. I didn't. All right. All right.
Interesting.
Well, Stephanie, how about like 3 more?
All right. Did you know? I don't know if this is true, but I'm gonna just throw it out there. In Pennsylvania, a man cannot buy alcohol without the written permission of his wife.
Wait, that's a real thing?
That's
That's not real.
She's just being funny.
I was about to say, I don't.
Without
All right.
I know a lot of alcoholics in Pennsylvania that would disagree.
I'm pretty sure. So, did you know, even though dragonflies have 6 legs, they cannot walk? Did you know that?
Really?
Yes.
But they claim to be big steppers.
Have you ever caught a dragonfly?
No.
Ever what?
Caught one. And
I caught a dragon before, you know. So.
What? Huh? No, I've
In my,
never.
In
I've
my
never caught
medieval days, you know. So
Oh, that's nice. I have another one for you.
All right.
Did you know the first selfie was taken in 1839 by Robert Cornelius? He took the first. You did. You knew that?
it was a corny selfie. Yeah,
super
Yes.
terrible selfie.
Yeah. And then the light exposure then took nearly 15 minutes to adjust.
He had to stand there for over an hour.
That's
Okay.
fucking nuts.
Yeah. It is insane.
All right, Stephanie, one more.
All right.
all right.
Did you know that in the zoo, they feed lions a bloodsicle when it's really, really hot outside?
A bloodsicle?
Yes.
What is a bloodsicle?
Yo, it's vampire
What?
vibes, yo.
It's
They
blood, just
as a
frozen.
popsicle?
Yes. And they just lick that shit.
What?
Yo, that's demon time.
I don't think they would like an orange popsicle.
That's I've
Yeah.
A bloodsicle.
A bloodsicle. And do you know why the colors are blue? You know, like the seating for the airplane seats, you know? Do you know why it's the color blue?
No.
Because they're crippin'.
No, because it helps calm anxiety and relieve fear.
I heard that blue is linked to depression, though.
Yeah, but it also blends in with the ocean. So how are you going to see?
Well, that's why they give you those orange life vests. So you're
Those things don't work.
You don't want to be stuck to a seat if you're, sinking.
I heard an airplane is designed to actually kill people on impact.
Oh, that's nice.
That's great. I love thinking about that. Good thing I'm flying in like 3 days or whatever.
I got a lot of frequent flyer miles. So.
Sum up Virginia in 3 words.
Hung over.
Single beef.
Single beef. Oh, that's 3 words. That's.
I'm from Virginia, so I can do it pretty well.
It's actually,
go ahead.
You know what I found out?
Go ahead. Sum it up in 3 words.
Jimmy, you know what
Pussy,
I found out?
weed, money.
I think that's everywhere, babe.
Sounds like a Lil Wayne track.
I mean, yeah.
Jimmy, you know what I found out? It's not pronounced Norfolk. It's pronounced Norfolk.
You're putting too
And
much-
Suffolk is Suffolk too. So yeah.
Hey, Merms.
In Virginia, we don't do the IOL. We don't do it. We don't.
IOL.
We don't. If something has like an OL sound, we don't acknowledge it. It's just it.
So that just sounds like though a whole state of people saying a word wrong.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, that's nice.
It's like a southern, I guess.
Wait, do you
Or
consider
southern.
Virginia Southern?
It is. It's barely Southern. I'm from there. It's like like Virginia is
13
the
colonies,
first
right?
state to be Southern. Like
Yeah.
in terms of like the area, like the line is here and Virginia is like right here.
Did you know that the Navy port in Virginia used to be a slave trade port?
Oh,
I mean, that's probably true.
I mean, I believe it. It wasn't it the
I'm not
first
surprised.
place?
There's a huge segregation in Virginia when it comes to like ethic ethos.
Yeah.
Hey,
In
Mark.
the ethosphere.
Did you know?
Mark.
Virginia's very racist.
Yes, Stephanie.
since you've been to Spain, I mean, has anyone else been to Spain other than Merms? Anyone?
No, no one ever. I was the only guy there.
Okay. So, did you know that there is a restaurant in Spain? It's called El Diablo because it grows its food over a volcano.
Restaurant in
That's
Spain.
really cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. I think the fact time is over. I'm sorry, Stephanie.
I just have a question. I have a question for Rush over here.
Visionary.
Rush the Visionary. I'm peeping your shirt, man.
Tokyo.
What's up? What's up with the what brand is that shirt?
It's Tokyo.
Really?
Yeah. That's just the name of the brand, Tokyo.
I've seen multiple shirts with hearts on the sleeve like that. My brother.
It's
had
not
one
hearts,
with
it's roses.
Selena. Roses. So my brother had one with Selena, like all the way down the side. Of his
Oh,
arms
yeah.
Like
that.
Selena
Remember that?
Gomez?
Yeah.
Shout out Selena Gomez.
No, not Selena Gomez. Selena, the singer.
Selena Powell?
No, Selena Quintanilla. Oh my
Yeah.
God. You
I was
know,
gonna keep on
Bum
naming
Bum?
Selenas, but I forgot. Like I ran out of Selenas. So
Oh, Beady Beady Bum Bum, Selena.
Yeah, that's.
Oh.
It was actually really good. Sad that she died like that. But anyway, I'm sorry, guys. We're running into that sad.
Ashley got to be here before we sign off, though.
I know.
Like, Ashley gotta
Ashley,
be
get
in
in
the-
here.
Damn.
Aggressive merms.
Yeah, we're running into that sad podcast, guys. I'm sorry, but we got to wrap things up. We got to go around the computer screen and give our last minute plugs like we always do. So, Stephanie, the fact queen, my friend, you got any last minute plugs for listeners?
Yeah, I want to give a big ass shout out to my fairy godmother because she's the motherfucking best. And I have a reading with her later, and I can't wait to, figure out what the fuck is going on with my life, even though, But anyway, if y'all need a motherfucking reading, go to my fairy godmother, okay? Her Instagram handle is T as in tiger, M as in Marie, L as in loser, C as in cunt, 919. You can, go pay her a quick visit and whatever. Shout out to me because I'm just the fucking best. And it was my birthday and I didn't get like hungover or anything like that. But I fucked up my knee.
Happy
I don't know
birthday.
Thanks. And yeah, that's it. Fucking shout out to you guys for fucking being so goddamn fucking fabulous. And Christian with his beautiful fucking hair. And Ashley,
You just
because
flipped it.
she only had a fucking beef patty. They did her dirty. So shout out to Ashley for fucking holding it down and eating the beef. And, you know, shout out to you, Chief, because you came last minute thugging and bugging. You know, I fucking loves it. So yeah, you know, shout out to fucking everybody because I fucking love you. You know, follow all my Instagram handles and all that crazy shit and my TikToks. I already know what the fuck it is because it's been like forever. And yeah, that's it from the Puerto Rican Mamacita.
Gang, gang.
All right, great. Thanks. Those are great last minute plugs, Stephanie. And of course, Jimmy, my friend, you got any last minute plugs for listeners?
Yeah, shout out to the Jamaican artist TJ. I just did a music video for him.
Hell yeah.
Follow me on Instagram at Slightly Special, 2 L's in the end. And shout out to the whole city of San Diego. Everybody in San Diego, shout out.
Diego.
I'm pretty sure there's a Selena out there in San Diego. So shout out to you, Selena. You're named after a legend. Bitty bitty bum bum.
That's right.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah. Great last minute plugs. Love it. And of course, everybody's friend Ashley, you got any last minute plugs for listeners?
I'm just going to plug myself. So just follow me on Instagram on top _Ashley. ASHLEY.
You don't have a Twitter or a TikTok?
I don't want them to follow me.
Okay. All right.
You don't want them to follow me on that.
Explicit TikTok. You know that's where everyone's gonna look now. Like they're gonna like cross-reference your username and like they're gonna look it up on TikTok. Stephanie just did that right now.
You're jerking off in it. Okay, great.
Why are you blowing me up?
All right. Thank you, Ashley, for your last minute plugs. And then mine, before we get into our honored special guest co-host, my last minute plugs are, of course, you can follow me on Instagram. That's Christian Merms. That's my personal. It's open to the public right now. I will close it when the season's over. So get there now because I won't accept you. You can follow Slightly Special, 2 L's at the end. You can follow You Love Steph. You can follow Steffi __0 on TikTok. You can follow Great Morning _ the podcast on TikTok. You can follow Great Morning _ the podcast on Instagram. You can follow Trip God Jimmy. That is TRYPGODJIMI. Yeah. Oh, go back if you didn't listen to it yet. I know it's 2 weeks away or 2 weeks past now, but you know, go listen to that 3-year anniversary spectacular we did. We had a good time. Listen to that power hour there. We had a lot of fun with that. And if you want to, you know, see Chuck get really drunk, you know, that's you just go there, man. Just go listen.
He got eviscerated. I listened to that pod. He got eviscerated.
And yeah, so you can listen to that, and then stay tuned. Coming up soon, again, we'll get dates soon. I don't have the date right now, but coming up will be our 100th episode of Great Morning. That is coming. It's going to be a great time. So stay tuned for that as well. But anyway, those are my last minute plugs. But without further ado, Rush, my friend, thank you so much for coming on. It's an honor always having you. You're a fun guy to talk with. We love having you here. What are your last minute plugs, my friend?
Shout out the Great Morning Podcast. Shout out my Instagram, Rush _THA _visionary. Got a music video dropping July 1st. Check out my personal favorite music video, Jet Lag by Rush the Visionary. And we're keeping it pushing, you know? So
hell yeah, man. Well, thank you guys for coming on. I love seeing you guys, love doing this. But that was our episode. Great morning.
Much love.
Great morning.
Gang, gang.
Gang.
Great morning.
Great morning.
Great morning.